Today, I will show you 10 best VS Code extensions or Visual Studio Code extensions which saves my time a lot and boost my development process. So the extension number 1 is Code Snap. This extension is very useful for sharing your code snippet. Let me show you. So after installing this extension, press Ctrl plus Shift plus P and write Code Snap and hit enter. This will open a new tab for preview, and when you select any code, you can see that in this snippet image. After that, click on this icon to save this image of code snippet and see how professional it looks when you share this image to someone. And one more good thing about this extension is it will copy your code color same as our theme selected. So sometimes I use Jellyfish theme for sharing my code snippets. You can also customize this background color from setting. So open setting and just search Code Snap. And here you can change this background color and all of these settings. Now extension number 2 is Coca. This extension is my favorite because using this extension when we are working on any big project and we want to test little JavaScript code, then we don't need to add HTML file and then run it, and using console we see output. All these steps are not needed. Just install this extension and press Ctrl plus Shift plus P and search new JavaScript file and hit enter. Now I just add here some JavaScript code and see here we can see output at side and in the bottom tab also. Now let's see extension number 3, which is Code Time. This extension is useful when you want to track your coding time and overall analysis of your code time. For that, you have to just install this extension and then you have to register your account. After that, you can see your code time. I personally don't use this extension because I like to focus on quality amount of time rather than quantity amount of time. Now extension number 4 is ES7 React Snippets. This is very useful and time saver extension for JavaScript or React Native or even Redux users. It has a lot of snippets, you can watch them all from here. See, here are snippets by each section. I always use this extension in my all projects and I love this. Now extension number 5 is Prettier. This is the extension every developer uses in VS Code. It will format your code in very organized manner. You don't need to worry about formatting your code. When you save your file, then it will format your code. So let's see the installation process of Prettier because it is little confusing. So first of all, install this extension and in the installation section, scroll down to the default formatter section and copy this first line of code. Now open up settings and at the top right corner, open this setting.json file and at the end, paste this line. Save this and back to setting and search format on save and enable this. Now you can see when you save the file, Prettier format the code. Now extension number 6 is Live Server. Live Server is used to run your HTML file live in your browser. So if you change something in your HTML file while working on your project, then you have to refresh your browser manually to see the changes. But when you run your HTML file with Live Server, you don't need to worry about that. Live Server will automatically refresh your page. Now extension number 7 is CSS Peek. So this is very useful extension when you are working on large project of HTML and CSS. So when you install that extension, you can press Ctrl and hover the class name. Here you can see their styles. And when you click on that with holding Ctrl, then you directly move to that style in your CSS file. Let's see the extension number 8, which is Auto Rename Tag. This is also useful for HTML users. So if you are working on your project and you decide to change this main tag with div tag, then you have to first change here and at the end you have to again rename closing tag. But by using this extension, if you change opening tag, then closing tag will also auto rename. Now extension number 9 is better comment. This is useful extension when you want to add systematic comments in your code. This extension will help you to write comment in colorful fonts. If you want to add highlight, then add star at the beginning. Same for exclamation mark, suggestion or to do comment. This is pretty better than normal grey out comment. Now last extension, which is hungry delete. Suppose sometimes you have this type of code, and when you want to remove this empty space, then you have to press backspace so many times. But after installing this extension, you have to just press Ctrl plus backspace one time, and see, all space removed. So these are my favorite extension for VS Code. Extensions are only a tool for saving your time, basically for your facilities. If you have some extension which you like, then you can comment that extension name. I love to try that. And if you want to know my best themes for VS Code, then you can also check this video. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.